2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road in the double cab configuration. Now we've upgraded this particular Toyota Tacoma. We tinted the front windows to match the side, back, and rear window. And we also added in a genuine leather package to this truck. Now, to get leather in the TRD Off-Road, you need to go up to the TRD Off-Road Premium package, or you could save a ton of money by getting the audio upgrade package, which will give you the 14-inch screen. It will also, you can also get a standalone heated seat option, and if you add leather from your dealership, like what we've done to this truck, you'll still versus going up to that TRD Premium package. You know, one thing I really like with this Toyota Tacoma is when this was an upcoming vehicle and it was just in its prototype stages, we saw pictures and they looked pretty awesome. What's really cool is that this truck in its production form is extremely close to what we saw in the prototype or upcoming photos. In fact, when the truck was first came out in the auto show, I swore that the truck that we were actually going to see for the production vehicles were going to be completely different. This truck virtually stayed exactly the same. There have been little nuances that changed here and there, but for the most part, it's that same truck we saw those photos of. And again, if you haven't been in to test drive one, you got to come down and get behind the wheel. Now, hey, let's take a look at these TRD black matte wheels. These are a 17-inch wheel. In fact, Toyota is putting a 265 70R17 all-terrain tire on this TRD off-road package. You still get the Bilstein shocks. As you see that blue shock cover there, that is the Bilstein. And it does have a independent double wishbone front suspension. In the back, we still get the Bilstein shocks. A little different from the front independent double wishbone suspension. This one in the back has the coil spring multi-link rear suspension. Now Toyota still is putting the easy down tailgate on these trucks. It's got the hydraulic shock right inside the actual tailgate here. They're extremely light with that too. In fact, look at this. You could just literally throw the thing up, and it's probably the lightest tailgate that I've ever had to lift back up and lock into place. Now these trucks are still using the famous composite bed. That's not a spray-in bed liner, and it is the actual bed. It's a little lighter. We don't have these composite beds. We've never had issues of them chipping or cracking or breaking, whether you're hauling cargo or you're in extreme weather conditions. This truck also has the tie-down deck rail system in the back too. LED lights are completely new for these Toyota Tacomas. Not only do you have the rear cargo lamp that's an LED light, you also get available bed lights, LED bed lights on the side walls of the bed. And you do get the D-rings in the back there, and then also the D-rings up here to secure your loads. I've always loved this bed configuration and how they have it notched here. So you can actually tier your deck. The little touches Toyota has put on this truck, like they've done on the Tundra, is pretty remarkable. Even on the lid of your tailgate, you have the Toyota name embedded into the actual tailgate handle. Plus you get a stamp on the rear of the tailgate. And then this one has the blacked out emblems. With this too, I always show these pin connectors, but you get your 4-pin connector. You also get your 7-pin connector. So whether you're light trailering or doing a heavy duty trailer, this truck can handle it. Again, it tows 6,300 pounds. This is the new tow package on the truck. Now, the other tow packages on the 23 and older Tacomas, they were looked like a little tighter fit and finish on them. This one, you can see that the tow package extends out here, and then as you can see, it actually is welded into the actual frame. So it's not a bolt-on tow package, which makes this truck even more of a real truck you can actually tow with. So hey, let's take a look at the power plant of this 2024 Toyota Tacoma. And again, this uses the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, completely different than the 3.5 or the even older 4-liter V6 engine. It's a little bit more efficient, and the thing sounds great. This truck sounds completely awesome when you're taking it out on the road and getting after it. Now this little 2.4 liter turbocharged engine will put out 278 horsepower, and then it also produces 317 pound of foot torque. So I turned on all the lights here so you can see what it looks like with the LED headlights, your marker lights, and your new LED fog lights. I love the square rectangle look. The 3 little LED bulbs in there really adds a lot to it. You know, a lot of the Toyotas and their pre-collision system with their dynamic radar cruise control, they've been embedding it into the actual emblem. But on these newer trucks, they actually have this box right here, and that is your millimeter radar. Just like the LED lights on the front end, you get the LED tail lights. Kind of looks like the Tundra, resembles it a little bit. In fact, this overall truck, this Tacoma, looks like a mini Tundra. I mean, the whole front end, everything. I love how they made this roof line and they edged this out a little bit. That's really sharp. And look at this leather. This is actual, some of the best genuine US leather you can get. It's made by a company called Catskin. It's not a plug. I don't work for Catskin, and I don't get any money for promoting their leather. I just think they're phenomenal. And so what we have had done in this leather is, of course, we opted to put the perforated leather in because it does have factory heated seats. And then your dealer, if they have good leather options, will be able to do this too. But there's the white French stitching in it, and they were even able to embroider the TRD off-road logo for us into the seat backs there. Here's the rear seat for the 2024 Toyota Tacoma, and just like the other older models, the 23 and older, the headrests still fold forward for increased visibility, as you can see right there. So they just have these 2 little buttons you push on the side that lifts the headrest up, and you're able to fold it down. Now, unlike the 2023 Tacomas and the older Toyota Tacomas that we've always known, the seats always folded forward towards the front seats, and then you could lay the back seats down for extra cargo. Now they've gone ahead and they've removed that feature. The seats fold up just like the Tundra, and then they put a cargo bin right underneath there. There are different accessories you can get, dividers and whatnot for that bottom cargo bin. The seats, when they fold down, you can still fold the seat back forward, and there's still room and storage behind the seat back there. A couple new features for the rear seat of the Toyota Tacoma are the 2 USB ports. And it's kind of nice to see the Toyota Tacoma actually getting up with today's technology. But hey, look at this truck. I mean, the interior of this truck, this is the rear passenger door panel. I love the black powder-coated look there. And it's got the big TRD logo right there. Matches the door handle. You do get the pillar handle to get into the truck. All right, moving on to the front passenger seat. Here's the front passenger door panel. Just I love the look of this. Again, just like the back, you get the TRD logo right there with the powder coated or dark gray finish, and matches the door handle. Now you do get this handle right here is all rubberized. It's got a really great feel. This has the stamp, the Toyota stamp right there on the dashboard. One thing they're also doing now is now they are putting a cargo tray in there for the passenger. You can store any electronic devices and stuff that you don't want to throw in the cup holders or open up the driver's center console there. But center console has pretty much stayed the same size. So has the cup holders. They did add this oh no handle right here for the passenger. And there is a small little different type of handle on the A pillar. Doesn't go all the way through, but it is just a little grip, so you can put your thumb, and it's got a handle on the other side. So if the driver is going crazy, going off-roading, going up over some treacherous terrain, the passenger can easily grab onto the handles here to save their life with. Just like the passenger side and how you can fold this seat back forward, you can do it on the driver's side as well. There is an additional cargo bin in the back there. One thing I'm a little shocked about is Toyota's not putting a sliding rear window in every single double cab TRD off-road. You actually have to opt for that option nowadays. Coming up to the front here, of course, with us tinting the windows, we have the safety sticker there to not ruin the tint. But the driver's side door panel looks just like the passenger side, except you do get more switches for windows and mirrors. And then let's move on to the dash. So this dashboard, as you can see, this one doesn't have all the available packages. There's some blank switches there, but you can auto adjust your headlamps, which is really cool. The Tundra primarily was the truck that had that. You do have the auto high beam feature as well, cargo lamps in the back, and then the modern steering wheel. I'm glad that Toyota upgraded this steering wheel. It matches the Tundra or all the new features that you have with your steering wheel controls. You have your multi-information display screen right there. And because this door is open, it's probably not going to oh yeah, so you can scroll through all those different readouts. And as you can see, everything's changing on the instrument cluster there. Cruise control is no longer on a separate stalk. It's integrated into the steering wheel like all of the other new Toyotas. They even took the multi-terrain selection with the crawl control and the downhill assist. They moved it from the top in between the map lights or dome lights, and they've put it down below where the four-wheel drive controls normally are, and it's all integrated. Now you don't have to go to two separate places to put the vehicle in four-wheel drive low, and then select the terrain you're driving on. They've also moved the rear locking differential from the ceiling and put it down next to the shift knob there as well. Now this one has a really nice climate control readout, and of course that is the 14-inch touch screen. Now look, 14 inches is huge, okay? And I know this video is not going to do justice to show you the size in comparison to the older touch screens. But look, hey, my first TV was a black and white 13-inch TV. That's a 14-inch touchscreen in your vehicle. So an inch larger screen and versus the first TV that I ever had. Steering wheel is tilt and telescoping. They've moved it from the center of the column. They put it on the tab, just like the other new Toyotas are doing. So not only can you lift it up and down, but then you could also move it in and out. This one seems a little looser compared to the 2023s, Toyota Tacomas. Hey, look, anything that makes your life easier is pretty awesome.